Everybody makes mistakes, but mistakes are good. You can learn from mistakes. Like the first time you take pre-workout at 6 p.m, your bedtime's 10 p.m. Or like me, instead of wearing a white vest to food prep, I'm wearing a grey vest. But let's be honest, no matter what you're wearing when you food prep, if you splatter food on it, it's going in the wash. Which is what I want to talk about today. Mistakes that we've learned from. Now, one of the hot topics or things that people want to talk about at the moment is the anabolic window. This belief that if you don't get a protein shake in you the second you finish your last set, then you waste all your muscle and there was no point going to the gym. I believed it. You probably believed it. Everyone I know used to believe it. But it's been largely disproven now. I mean, technically there is an anabolic window, but it's not the second you finish a set. Your muscles are just hungry. They want nutrients after a workout. I mean, I could look it up, but it's something like up to 4 hours or something, that screaming for nutrients. But as I say, it's been proven that the total amount of protein you eat for a day is more important than when you eat it or drink it. But I do have a bit of a problem with everyone saying, there is no anabolic window, don't worry about it, chill out. And my issue is, if you're on a muscle building phase or new to the gym and you've been told that you need to eat 180 to 220 grams of protein, that could be quite daunting. So when someone says to you, don't worry about your post-workout shake, it doesn't really do anything, you can just go home and eat. Yeah, fair, that's very true. But if you finish a session, by the time you've gone to the changing room and you've had a shower and you've gone downstairs and you've got in your car and you might be going home to eat your meal, you might be going to Lidl or Aldi to do a shop, you might be going to work, you might be going home and be really busy and you don't have time to eat. If you had had that protein shake, that would have been an extra 30-40 grams of protein feeding your muscles until you can get to eat. Today, for example, I got to the gym at 6 a.m, finished my workout at about 7, and I had a protein shake. I came home, I sorted the breakfast out for the kids, fed them before me because, selfless. And then once all that was taken care of, I ate my meal. But I would have done that anyway. I would have come home from the gym, I would have sorted the boys out, and then I would have had my meal. I would have been 50 or 60 grams of protein deep. But because I had that protein shake when I left the gym, I'm an extra, should we say 30 grams of protein up. So I'm at about 90 grams of protein for the day already. And the last thing you want to do is get to 10 p.m, ready to go to bed, and look and see that you've still got 30 grams of protein to eat. You don't need supplements to build muscle, but they are called supplements for a reason. Something like whey protein straight after a workout, very fast digesting, will get to the muscles very quickly. Stick some carbs in there. You can make a smarter choice than me than Mao and Pinballs and a Squares bar if you want. Works well for me. But that extra 30 grams of protein straight after a workout, it's liquid. It goes through you, it doesn't fill you up. You can still eat your next meal in half an hour's time, and you're that bit closer to hitting your protein goals for the day. Not everyone has got the luxury to sit down and eat a proper meal 4 times a day. It's convenient, and it's a really good source of protein, so why would you not? Bottom line is, if you don't have a shake as soon as you finish your workout, you're not going to lose all your gains. But having that shake does put you that bit closer to your macro goals for the day. But Will, where can we get these delicious protein shakes you talk of? I hear you say. Enter the shameless plug. I get all my protein from Applied Nutrition, and in my last video I said that nothing but isolate touches this body because, say it with me, I'm a bougie bitch. But I recently found that they have a whey milk isolate blend. Now again, as I said before, not everyone gets the opportunity to be able to eat straight away. Now with the milk protein isolate in there, it's partially casein protein, which takes longer to digest, so you can feed your muscles for longer. Again, I could look this up, but I do believe that whey protein and whey protein isolate will sort of feed your muscles and be through you in about an hour, whereas casein protein takes a little bit longer, about 4 hours, I believe. Might have to cite me on that one. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But they do a whey concentrate, isolate and hydrolyzed blend, and also a pure whey isolate as well. But Will, protein's so expensive. Don't you worry, I've got you covered. If you use my code WML20 at checkout, you get 20% off your entire order. And a big smile and a thank you from me. I hope that's made as much sense to you as it did to me in my head. And if you've enjoyed me busting myths slash giving my opinion on a myth and want to see more, please like and subscribe. And if there's any other myths you want busting, then put it in the comments and I'll make a video. Bye bye.